Steve, you good? Alright. That item number 3 is tabled. Item
Two
number
or three?
Two.
I'm
Item
sorry,
number two.
item number 2, yes. Item number 3, consideration to make a recommendation to the Board of Mayor and Aldermen in regards to annexation of approximately 2,485.7 linear feet of roadway on Depot Street / Old 99 that lies to the west of the CSX Railroad. This is in regards to an annexation of the roadway.
Why?
All right, I'll speak on this, but I'll recuse myself from voting on this. This was, so the Groves, the subdivision that's on the other side of the railroad tracks, has been approved to put all the houses out right at the railroad tracks right here. Right there, at the tracks. If you guys look on this, by the tracks, where the road is, that's where it's all approved to have that whole subdivision come out. Talking with the highway department, gonna put another exit out here to bring the traffic away from the railroad tracks to get it up over here. We're talking to highway department recommendation was to go ahead and annex all this in, so that way the city can serve it with our police department, fire department, all that, cause this is all city, all back in here. So the highway department assigned for us to take this into annexation of a road, so we can have another entrance and exit out over here at the top, instead of just having one dumping at the railroad tracks. And there's signed paperwork by the highway department in there also.
I read that.
Do them individuals have an option to be in the city or not? Should we
So
allow them to not
It's not the property, it's just the road.
Just
the road.
It's just the road,
It's just the road and it's,
just to the curb.
from my understanding, that the town of Chapel Hill will be responsible for repairs of this section of road during the construction phase, correct?
No, not for just the construction phase, we're the city.
I'm saying during,
No, the intersections and stuff will be responsible.
yeah, all of that's gonna be town of Chapel Hill. That's
Right,
what's
yeah,
proposed.
yeah, that's- it's all-
So how much construction traffic will tear up from here to here? Or is that something that,
It's already in here, we're coming in and out right here, this is our construction entrance, so right
so
here.
this is your construction entrance?
Right. That's what we're
So
coming.
there's not gonna be any damage to the road?
No, it'll be built back in here, off the highway, but not in on this one, that makes no sense.
Not being in about, but if something was to happen with the road, you'd be able to take care of it.
Yeah, it's not a
Part of
problem.
the
I mean, if we tear something up, we're gonna fix it.
So you break it, you fix it, right?
Of course.
And I believe we just recently had the same conversation with the Ellington.
Right.
Yes.
Ellington.
The Ellington subdivision, we had the same, same conversation with those guys.
Sorry, who's responsible for the sinkhole that's under that road currently? Would that be city? You guys gonna take on that expense?
There's a sinkhole under the road?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm, under that road.
Where?
Yeah.
At the railroad track at the
Yeah,
corner
railroad
of
track,
Depot.
the railroad track.
No,
So there's a storm drain, so there's a.
across from,
You guys don't know about this?
Danny came out 3 times to look at it.
I mean, there's a sinkhole under the road.
At the,
It's
old-
opened up.
at the pipe that was filled in. Right there.
I mean, I guess that'd be more a question for the city engineer. I mean, if it's, right now, if it's on a county road, it'd be a county problem.
That was my
If
question.
it's on a city road, it would be a city problem.
Where does
You're,
the
you're gonna
city?
annex it.
If we
Is,
annex it in-
where is the sinkhole in the county or in the city?
And
Currently in the county.
it's been told to me, where does the city limits currently stop on,
So the city limits go under the railroad track.
yeah,
145, it looks like.
Looks like it's roughly 145 feet, so after you come back up,
it's in the city now.
so it's in the city now, so it's already a city problem.
And the comment was made when they dumped the rock in there that we'll Band-Aid it. And they dumped rock in there and it's coming back.
Who is
Okay,
that?
I'm not familiar with the
City.
sinkholes.
Yeah, the county filled in the hole.
Okay,
And then Danny came out there when it opened back up. It was 8 foot deep, 5 foot wide, 4 foot wide, 4 foot by 5 foot by 8. A load of rock was dumped in it, and the next time it rained, water was going in right behind it.
is that good or bad?
That's terrible. The whole road
I
sinking.
mean, it used to drain better than it drains now.
Well, they filled the
Sinkholes
drain
would be a
in.
good
Because it's
thing,
sinkhole.
right?
They filled the drain in.
Yeah, the drain's been
drain's been filled in with rock.
Was the drain the sinkhole, or was the drain something different?
The drain was adjacent to the sinkhole. Once the sinkhole was filled in,
Because
it's,
the sinkhole is a drain, it's a natural, it's a God-made drain.
what I'm saying
Correct.
is,
When a kid falls into it,
I mean, I'm trying to
There-
wrap my head around where it's
there was a
at.
pipe casing.
Okay.
As soon as you come through the underpass, going
Okay.
west.
Yep.
As soon as you make the little curve right there, where Chester comes out.
Yep.
Right at the corner of Chester, where the nearest telephone pole is. Right there beside it, there's 2 cones. There was 7. There's 2 now.
So it's not where the storm drain is, or it is?
The storm, there's a storm drain under the railroad,
Uh-huh,
and there's a storm drain. There was one there, and back 6-8 months ago, it was said that we needed to fill it, or the town needed to fill it in. And the town filled it in, and I came to
so
the
was it a
next.
storm drain?
It was a-
man-made storm drain?
It was a pipe casing that went into a sinkhole from 40 years ago.
Okay.
It was a pipe casing that was.
City engineer, I defer to him, and let the engineer take a look at it.
Maybe, I mean, that, yeah, I'm not familiar with where the.
It was addressed 6 months ago. Danny came out twice.
Yep.
He said, I'll Band-Aid it, and I said, it'll be good till you get to Texas.
So do we think that's currently in the city or the county or right on the line?
Nobody can tell me. I've asked 10 times. Nobody knows.
maybe before you
sent a public-
annex it, you might wanna check that out.
I sent a public records request in, and it'll be fulfilled September 1st, asking exactly where city limits stop. But
So, I mean, according to the little map we got right here,
It's 145.
it's 145 feet west of the railroad track is where the roadway is in the city limits, and then it becomes a county road.
it's right on the edge.
So it's.
The request is that you guys investigate this.
It's on the
and fix
edge of the road that goes back to your house, correct?
think of where it's at.
Can we see a map? We can
It's on
point
the
it out.
edge of the road going back towards his
We got a
house.
picture. Have we seen one of y'all
See,
seen
that
maps?
comes out. It's on the north side of,
Where's the record?
I'm not sure, because I
So I guess I'm,
Man, come here. Can you show? Can you show us on this?
We're gonna do a field trip.
I mean, I've been out there 3 times with Danny. He said he filled it in and Band-Aided it.
so I guess I do have a question for,
This was requested.
No.
Right across from where
You see that patch?
Here's the
Yeah.
map.
That's where it's at.
This is
That's what
county.
the patch is for.
Yeah, but according to this, because it's right here, right here.
I mean, it's
It'd be
falling
right
back
there.
into it.
So it's inside the county as a
It's just
whole.
been
Because this is
rock
just past
and
city
rock.
property.
I tried to tell Danny, he wouldn't listen.
And they want to annex.
They wanna annex.
Well,
So the-
they want to annex over here.
yeah, I got a question, specifically on subdivision.
Here's his, here's where his street
It's only
goes.
2,900 linear fold, so is it a straight line?
So if
I'm
that's over
misunderstanding that part?
140.
Your side of the road or the other
His
side?
side.
His side of the road.
Is the grade, is the grades on the property?
Well, yeah, but more this way,
Matter of fact,
more
that's
towards the
the
border.
actual sinkhole over there, so it's over the amount of footage that are on the.
You know where the asphalt patch is at? There? That was that's an old pipe casing, 2436 casing into a sinkhole. That was where most of that water came. There was a sink, there was a pipe.
That's good, that was good if it was raining water.
It was, and then it was made, I can quote the minutes, cause I asked the minutes, the next month after, it started falling in, and I mentioned it, it's in the minutes.
They run, somebody ran a utility pole.
That's now, change gas lines in town.
Gas, okay, so
It's 75 foot down. And
so does this roadway being annexed or city?
Because that sinkhole's quite
Subdivision having 2 entrances versus 1, does it have to be in the city to have 2 entrances, or can you go?
yeah, that's what Jerry would say, because we're gonna service it all the way around. So, I mean, like I said, right now, I'm just trying to pull traffic away from the railroad tracks, to get from having all those cars dumped out of one spot.
2 entrances makes more sense than
Yeah.
1, that's,
Can we not get somebody qualified to put eyes on that?
I think so. I mean, if that'd be,
Regardless if it's big annex again, or not, I think it needs to
I mean,
be.
if we need to table this for a month to have somebody look at it, I think. that-
I would
It's well
feel-
before the entrance, so it's in the city anyway. Obviously, I mean, it's,
Probably.
regardless of it.
I don't know.
Sounds like it's already in the city.
yeah,
You don't
yeah.
have to measure.
So it is already in the city.
Sounds like, I mean, yeah.
So is this something we would need to just have Johnny with the city go look at, or have Steve go look on it?
Yeah.
Steve,
I'll go check it with him, nothing on there about it. Go look at it.
Well, Mr. Chair,
Yes, sir.
before we approve to annex this into the city, and
It's a recommendation to the board.
well, before we send this recommendation to the board
Okay.
of Aldermen for approval to annex that, I'd like to hold off, even though people say it's already in the city. I want somebody to give a explanation and determination what's the cause, what's the fix. I mean, obviously, it's not gonna affect his, but I would rather somebody give us a green light before we annex or send to Loma for consideration of annexation.
Can we table a recommendation? Yes, sir.
How does it benefit the city? To
I mean,
annex?
two entrances on a major subdivision is
No,
always better
that
than
benefits the developer.
No, that benefits the city. If the development's gonna happen irregardless, two entrances
Is it?
from a safety standpoint, two entrances is better than one. From
So
a plan,
why
from
was
a
it
planning
approved?
and safety standpoint.
How did it get to this point then? Without two entrances?
It's my recommendation that we put it out there. It was approved with one entrance, alright, and it was already approved to have a.
So if it's
whole
better with two,
subdivision.
how was it approved to begin with? Why did we even get to this
I
point?
mean, if anybody, if you wanted to develop your property in the city limits and you abut a public road, we would allow you to make an entrance from the public road to your property. We would anybody.
It'd probably be better with 4 entrances, but it doesn't have to have 4 to get approved, is what he's saying.
Okay.
But we've got a motion to table this to next month with, city staff and the city engineer going on site and analyzing this potential sinkhole or
Yeah.
injection well, if we will, to see if it's already in the city or not. And possibly to get some feedback from the city engineer as to the benefits, the pros versus cons of having this roadway in the city, to service the future development. Do we have a second?
I second.
Have a motion and a second, any further discussion?
Yeah, hang on just a second. How close is that sinkhole to your entrance here?
No, it's right here.
Half a mile.
It's right there.
The second.
So from the second entrance,
From the second entrance.
It's probably
1,000 feet.
Yeah.
But I mean, your current entrance.
Currency right here.
Yeah.
So even though you're only required to have one entrance,
Correct.
I know it would be less convenient for these people here, probably emergency services. But if this does become an issue for roadway and or washing out or whatever,
We need the
That
other.
would be the other
we need that
that's
other
where your
entrance.
second entrance is.
Yeah.
So
That's why he's being proactive, trying to get a second entrance.
Yeah, okay.
With the second entrance, it would benefit the emergency services, cause there's already been a wreck at the entrance now, where somebody was backing out and hit somebody in the curb at Darty. That entrance there has already had one accident.
Has it?
Yeah.
And, I mean, correct me if I'm wrong, this conversation was kinda started by or with the county.
No, it was my recommendation. I was like, we need to put another exit over here because of having that many come out there. So when I got to talking to the highway department, that's what started all this.
Gotcha.
And so the highway department said, we're gonna do that, then that's fine. Why don't we just annex it all? Because that way we have, our services can come all the way up around here, the city services. And we'll just
And that
take-
road, that was a state aid paving job.
And they're gonna do it anyway.
That was a state aid paving job, what, maybe four or 5 years ago? When was that last?
We covered small way out.
5, 6 years
Five,
ago.
5 or 6 years ago?
Well, that's what I'm saying, but at least might as well.
Does it go all the way to the curb at Garvin's, or does it go past that?
I think it goes to the curb.
Yeah,
Big,
It's
as
just-
they go,
Literally right there to Garvin's driveway.
Yep.
Is what it shows, it's
Yep.
what it shows on the map.
is it planned to annex everything, once this is annexed in the city, plan to annex all those houses into the city?
That would be upon request of property owners. So we, typically, 9 times out of 10, the way annexation works is whoever owns the property, if they wanna be in the city, they request, and then this body just passes it along to the mayor and alderman with a favorable or a non-favorable recommendation.
Or if we're able to provide those services.
and plan of services, yeah. Okay, so let's take a vote on this. All in favor of tabling this for a month, say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carries. Item number 4 under new business, consideration regarding the determination of the required bond amounts for Spring Creek Farm Catlins.
I got a lot of questions with this one too. One, we don't have somebody that's going around and doing off the so-called checklist that is in our manual. Can we hire, can we put it to somebody to go through to do a checklist to make